Welcome back to Breakfast Television. A big part of the holidays is the food. So if you've locked down the main dish and you're looking for a fun side or a fun appy to really knock the meal out of the park, here we go. We have some great inspiration from you, from Chef Dieter Granson and from the ATCO Blue Flame Kitchen. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for being here. It smells terrific already, and you've only just begun.
Yeah, well, that's just the fresh ingredients that we have ready to go. So
Right.
yeah.
Okay, cool. So what are we making today?
Well, today we're going to do some Italian sausage stuffed mushroom caps.
Okay.
They're really, really easy recipe to make, and they're something that you can make just before you're about to serve them, and they come out fantastic.
Fantastic every time. Okay, this sounds great. All right, so we start with the mushrooms themselves.
Right, so you want to get the mushrooms ready to go first
Okay.
so that you don't have to cross-contaminate with your meat.
Right.
So the first thing you're going to do is just take the stem out of your mushroom.
Oh, you just pop that out of there,
Yeah,
just like
pop
that.
it right off, and we're going to save that. We'll make a soup or a stock for that later.
Okay.
And then what we're going to do is we're just going to cut the bottom part of this off because it's going to allow you to get a little bit more stuffing in there.
Okay, and what kind of mushrooms are these?
These are just some regular button mushrooms. You
Okay.
can get these any store.
Okay.
And what we're going to do is we're just going to scoop out the gills here.
Yes.
We're going to hollow this out, and that's going to give you a bit more space that you can use to stuff the mushrooms with. And we're just going to put them right on the tray. Now, if you want to, if your mushrooms are a little bit more round on the bottom, you
Right.
can cut the bottoms off here.
Oh, so that they
and
sit.
then they'll sit. But if you get bigger mushrooms, they tend to be a little bit flatter, so you don't
Okay.
have to do that.
You don't have to do that.
And then we're going to move on to our sausage mix over
Okay.
here. So we're just going to start off with some mild Italian sausage. You can go spicy if you want.
Okay.
But
And when you're getting the Italian sausage, can you buy it like this, or do you have to empty them out of the casings?
you can do either or. So
Either or, okay.
you can buy sausage like this that's already out of the casing, or if you have a particular brand of sausage that you
Right.
like and it only comes in casings, you can totally
Just
cut
take
the
it out.
casing open and just grab the regular meat inside.
Terrific.
Yeah.
Okay.
So all we're going to do is just add all of these ingredients to kind of kick it up a notch a bit. So
Sure.
It wouldn't be an Italian recipe without fresh garlic, right? So
Of
we're gonna start with
course.
that.
I think that's what I'm smelling that I love
Yeah,
so much.
exactly.
Yeah.
We're going to go with some shallots as well.
Okay.
You want to have these as finely diced as you possibly can so that they mix in really, really well.
So shallots as opposed to onions?
You can use a red
Yeah.
onion. A shallot is sort of a milder version
Okay.
of a red onion.
Yeah.
And it has just a little bit of a different flavor, but you can
Totally
easily
put it in.
substitute a red onion in there.
Okay,
No problem.
good to know.
We're going to add a little bit of spice, a little bit of red chili flakes.
Ooh, nice.
You don't want to go too strong on that.
Okay.
But you want a little bit of heat in there.
All right.
We're going to add, so we'll go with the sun-dried tomatoes here. Some
Nice.
chopped sun-dried tomatoes.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to go with some shredded provolone cheese, about a cup
Yum.
of provolone. That's going to give you lots of fat content,
Yeah.
so it's going to keep it nice and moist. Then you're going to go with some fresh herbs. You can never go wrong with fresh herbs.
Never.
Basil and parsley in this case.
Okay.
And, of course, you want to make sure you season it with some salt and pepper.
Just like that.
Just like that. Now, you can mix this in a Cuisinart or
Oh,
a
sure.
KitchenAid mixer if you want. We just tend
You're
to
just
use our
getting your
hands.
hands
Yeah,
in there?
absolutely. That's the easiest way to do it. And you want to make sure that it is well mixed. You don't want to have big clumps of herbs or
yeah, okay, yeah.
anything like that,
For
right?
sure.
And then once you get them nicely mixed and it's totally even, you're going to want to portion it out.
Okay.
You can use a spoon if you want.
Sure.
We recommend using these scoops. These scoops are really great because
yeah.
they always come out even and they're already kind of sort
Shaped
of round.
too, right? Yeah.
So you're going to just scoop a portion like this.
Yep.
And what we do is we'll portion all of our meatballs first to make sure that they're
So you're not putting them
all
right
even.
on the mushroom. You're
No,
doing this
because
first.
what you want to do is you want to scoop out some even portions.
Yep.
And you want to roll these meatballs in your hand to firm them up.
Oh,
And that
okay.
way they'll stay together nicely. And then right into the mushroom caps, just like that.
Just like that.
Just like that. And then because you already have all the cheese in there,
Right.
the cheese is going to help bind the meat together. All those flavors
Just
are going
like
to cook
that.
into the meat.
Yes.
And what you have is
Magic of
the
television.
result, right?
Here we go.
Absolutely.
There's the finished product.
Yeah.
Terrific. Now, if people are looking for more inspiration other than this, you've got a great cookbook out.
Absolutely. It's called The Art of Entertaining. It just came out a few weeks ago. We wanted to do a cookbook that was good for the holidays, but also good for year-round, because a lot of times you'll have a cookbook where you bring it out in the middle of November, and by the end of December, it goes back on the shelf, and you don't pull it out again.
Right.
So if you've got a barbecue in the summertime, or if you're doing a birthday party in the fall,
Right.
there's lots of ideas that work really well year-round
Terrific.
for this.
And where do we get this cookbook very quickly?
This cookbook, you can buy this in a couple different ways. We have the hard copies are available in our retail stores, which are
Okay.
the two kitchens on 11th Ave and also
Yeah.
the New Park
Yeah.
location. But if you want, you can go online. You can actually purchase a digital copy
Nice.
for $10. And what happens is you actually get access to some videos
Oh,
of some of our
terrific. A little
chefs
how-to
doing
video.
some of the they're doing some of the recipes. So they
Makes it a
actually
little
explain
easier.
the recipes while you're
just
making
like
them.
that.
Yeah.
Amazing. Dieter, thank you so much. This looks terrific.